In the year 2123, people lived in a peaceful coexistence. Earth was isolated from any guests of another world within this dimension. During this time, a city developed a balance between nature and civilization. With clean energy, the planet was close to a golden age without a need to fear the future. This harmony changed when fate brought the arrival of the Salvation, a day known as the First Contact. With havoc and chaos erupting, the destructive alien group took any resources they could extract from their destination. They plagued Vita City and the land with unexplained mutations to create a promise to return and disappeared. Under overwhelming odds for the upcoming threat, a peculiar scientist summons his intellect to develop a way to fight back. Using his research, he forges the power of altered technology and calls forth a team to become the planet's greatest resistance.
We are right back into the fight as we have our recruits and our locals interact with each other for the first time, as Dr. Brent has brought them together for a very unusual request. However, this has slowly changed, and last time we've seen our team, we have got them coming across some aliens that are kind of or almost like armed soldiers just walking through the streets, and we now come back to our not quite yet Red Ranger, who is right in front of one of these monsters as they hold up a key, smell it, also kind of like taking it in, and that's where we continue off with our popcorn initiative. So all of our Rangers are still in the fight. We have got Nick and Axel basically right next to Dr. Brent and Kira. We have got Jack and Alexis just in front of them after just grabbing their keys for the first time. Now, as Alexis has got the key, just as the Locust, you don't know that they're called the Locust yet, I keep forgetting that. So as the Locust has got the key in its hand, I will explain the name in a bit. But as the Locust has got the key in his hand, Alexis, you pick up the key, and realize that after you've witnessed this event of the creature grabbing the key, yours actually starts to feel a bit warm, and that's when it starts emitting an energy, and that's when you start seeing it sort of like change, and it ends up becoming a pigment of yellow, and a symbol appears also on the key.
Okay.
Right, so as an additional thing as well, I am going to let you guys know that you have earned some extra energy as a result of the last session, which hadn't been recorded.
Sweet.
So Yellow, you have lost an energy because I forgot about a Ranger ability you're not supposed to be able to use yet. So you're actually on 3.
3.
Yes. So let me just make sure that's taken off on that one. So I'll be able to earn that back soon, I'm sure. Red, you did distract one of the opponents earlier, so you actually get 2 energy for a result of that. When you were throwing the can, you didn't quite hit them, but it was enough to grab their attention. Blue, you were obviously helping up. I think it was it. Yeah, you were helping out the other Rangers, like with like Black getting knocked down by Dr. Brent and stuff like that. So you obviously get 2 energy as a result of that. So you're on 4. And then finally, White, called for help is what I had on the notes. So we're going to add 2 energy onto you. So you're now on 7.
Oh, yeah, he called for paramedics
how much
after the car accident.
How much energy did I tame last time? I can't remember.
You're currently sitting on 2.
Go.
Okay, so as you guys obviously in your positions, the Locust is looking at his key and kind of inspecting it. That's going to carry off onto a new round. So the person that's going to take it away from that point for the popcorn initiative is going to be soon to be red. So Michael, take it away. What's your move?
Okay, so seeing this guy go for this, whatever it is, I don't know what the key. It's shiny, he wants it, now I want it, so I'm gonna go for it. And I'm just gonna try to wrestle it out of his hand.
Okay, can you roll me a d6? Oh, another thing, don't forget you've also got supers, megas, and ultras. Supers +2 to your roll, megas +2 to your damage only. Ultras give you an extra dice to both your damage and your move as well. So keep in mind you've got those. After this first round, you all want extra dice for your pool for creating your morph sequence. So that's part of our bonus system anyway. So we'll roll for those just a bit after this first round. So Michael, whenever you're ready, can you roll me a d6? If you want to use any of the bonuses, you're more than welcome to.
I got a 5.
5. Okay, so as you see the Locust observing this key, you basically snatch the key out of his hand, which he wasn't expecting, so it kind of startled him. Do you say anything when you do that?
You snooze, you lose, buddy.
That's great. So yeah, the creature obviously looks directly at you, like angry and like enraged, because it seems that he's got deep interest in that key. Who are you going to popcorn it to next?
I'm going to popcorn it to Jackie Boy.
Let's go. So, as far as I'm aware, last time I remember I've just caught my key. And is there any other keys near me?
So the only ones that are left are the ones that you the only ones that are left is the one that Michael just got. So for now, that is all the keys obtained.
Okay, so just the Locust that we need to deal with.
Correct, yeah, there is 4 of them. One took a bit of damage beforehand, which I believe is closer to you two, but by which I mean Jack and Axel.
Yep.
But all of their attention is kind of like taken by the local police that are in front of them. Obviously, that was that one that is quite close to Michael that had the key, but had it like humorously taken off of him. So yeah, it's up to you what to do from that point.
Can I have a look around to see if there's any like weapons that have been left behind?
Yep. Roll a d6 for me.
And +2 for my perception.
+2 for perception, correct? Yes.
There we go. And that will be a 7.
7, fantastic. So as you are sort of like looking in the area, you can kind of see that there is an item quite close to where the cars are. So as you get a little bit closer to it, are you going to go and grab it?
Can I tell what it is from looking at it?
You can definitely tell it's like a like something metal. So
Okay.
are you going to go pick that up? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go try and dash and pick it up.
So it'll be amongst your folder. So what you've just picked up is a pair of Viper City handcuffs.
Okay. Am I close to the bug that our Red is facing, Michael?
You're probably closer to that one than you are the ones that are slowly walking or going towards the Viper City Police.
And currently his attention's on Michael.
They're currently trying to shoot at them, but it's not doing really that much damage. If anything, most of their weapons, even though they're energy based, they're actually just sort of like evaporating on their armor.
Yeah. Can I try and sneak up behind the one that's near Michael and put the handcuffs on him?
I don't think you're close enough to do that, but you can definitely work your way closer to them.
I'll start to sneak towards behind the Locust that Michael is interacting with.
Okay, no worries. Who are we going to popcorn it to?
I will popcorn it over to our lovely Blue Ranger. Let's go, Axel.
You spoil me.
Yeah, that's what...
All right. Let's get this boy popping. Now, as I see Jack sneaking towards the one Michael, but I know we also have the ones that's closer to us. So I proceed to charge and jump punch one of them. I'm gonna go for the one on the left.
Okay, yep. That'll be the one that's closest to Michael because the others are kind of veering off a bit more.
Okay.
Roll me a d6 just to see that you get close enough for me first.
Okay. That is a 3.
3. Okay, that gets you close enough. So you want to go up to him and basically punch him? Is that correct?
I want to jump punch him. I want to
jump punch
leave
him.
the
Okay,
ground.
that's even better. Okay, so yeah. Okay, don't forget you got supers, megas, and ultras. Do you want to use any of those at all? Or are you going to save them for later? Because you guys have got this
for
tool.
later.
Use
Never
a mega. Use a mega.
I'm gonna listen to
Use
chat. I'm a
Mega.
mega.
Use it.
I'm gonna use a mega.
Okay. So you're going to use a mega. So you
Might as well get some
two
more
left in
damage
that
on
one.
him.
Okay, so if you want to roll me your d6 then for the move, please.
A 3.
Yeah, you sort of like managed to land a hit and hit him into the shoulder. So I'll let you have that one. He is kind of enraged at the moment towards Michael for taking the key. So as you sort of like raise your fist and punch him, you really do create a clock. You don't quite get him centered, but you do kind of hit him in the shoulder, so it kind of takes an impact. So roll a d6 for damage for me, please, with +2 added for your damage modifier of mega.
Please don't be a 3. Ah, crap, it's a 3.
So 5 points of damage. So that's pretty. That was a pretty impactful hit. So you almost feel like the metal kind of creaked a bit as a result of your hit. So the creature just goes and moves back as a result of the strike. Who are we going to popcorn it to next?
I'm gonna give it. Ooh, I'm gonna give it. Lex, go ahead, girl.
Me?
Yes.
So last, Alexis had grabbed the key, and that was last. That's where I left off, right?
Yeah, you've got the key in your hand. It just changed into a yellow color. If you wouldn't mind presenting that for everyone who just wants to see the key by any chance.
Yeah, this is my key. It is so cool.
So what move do you want to do? You're probably closer to Michael, but you're a lot more onto his right hand side, whereas Axel's just kind of gone to his left. So generally them two are in front of you. But then the creatures are like further ahead of you at the moment. They're going closer towards the police department.
All right. The guy that Michael and name.
Yeah.
Axel.
Yeah, the one they're beating on. Does he look like he's been roughed up at all?
The only one out of all of you that have actually taken damage is Axel. So everyone's got
No.
except...
I meant how do the Locust look?
Oh, the Locust. Yes, the Locust has actually taken quite a considerable hit to the shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
So he has taken damage.
All right. Trying to think. Do I want to go stop the ones that are going towards the police station, or do I want to help these guys who I don't know right now? Well, I probably vaguely know some of them from the cafe, but anyway. You know what? I'm gonna start. Alexis is going to start running towards the one heading towards the police station. Try to see if she can, stop them from causing any more trouble.
Okay, if you want to roll a d6 for me.
Oh, well, that d6. I actually had a change of thought. I'm like, wait, no, crap.
Just want to see how close you get to them.
2.
2. Okay, so you at least get like quite close enough, not enough to warrant it. So you, as you're walking further down, though, a police officer who's also doing the shooting, get down! It's too dangerous. What are you doing getting closer to him? But I'm going to give you 2 points of energy. Going to give you 2 points of energy as a result of like considering the threat as well as assessing people and seeing who actually needs help. So 2 points of energy as a result of that. Who are you going to pop call into? I think the only two I think the only two people that haven't gone yet is we've got Nick and the GM.
I'm gonna choose the GM because I want to be nice to the the rest of my Rangers.
Okay, so as you guys have sort of like nestled in close to this Locust, he's become quite enraged as a result of your hit, Axel. So he's actually gonna sort of like look at you and sternly shout. But as he shouts, he's actually gonna turn towards Michael and try and grab that key. But he's gonna generally sort of like scratch and claw like almost at your direction, Michael.
Oh, no.
So you do actually take a hit. So I would like you to roll a d6 for me to see how you react. So what are you going to do in reaction to this attack?
I got another 5.
Okay, so what did you actually do to react to the attack? I need details.
God, what? Why? My beautiful face. I need this.
Okay. So he actually does strike at you. So as a result of that strike, because all you're doing is just going, "Ow!" That's not what I meant, Michael. But you're going to
I'm
take
worried about my looks.
7 points of damage.
Oof.
It's okay.
Okay, and then the other troops that are going towards the policemen have actually just got up to them, and one of them has taken them by the hand and sort of like lifted it up and just sort of like knocked thrown it to the side. And just as that moment happens, it's the policeman's weapons gets flung, and then the other one attempts to do the same to the other police officer, and pretty much it kicks with full force, with like a full front kick, pushing it against the policeman's body armor, and it knocks him straight into the police car. So I'm gonna pass it over now to Nick.
So Nick will turn to the doctor and say, "Doctor, will you be okay here?"
Yeah, I've got this. I've got this briefcase, not need to worry. Which, by the way, and as he sort of like lowers it down and unclips it, he lifts it up, and it reveals 2 more like circular objects into it, like this, which is exactly like the same that fell out of the other briefcase. And he picks it up and hands you one.
What am I supposed to do with this?
And as you pick it up, it instantly like almost like reacts to your touch and changes color, and it becomes more of a white, and more blues are involved as well as a result of the design.
So Nick is going to pocket it, but then start taking off towards the police station. On his way there, he's going to look for anything he can possibly throw.
It wasn't a
at
police
the
station,
enemy.
just a police car. There's no police station.
Oh, police car, sorry.
Yeah.
Going toward the car and looking for anything he can possibly throw to get their attention off of them.
Okay. Would you like to roll me a d6 for me, please? See if you can see anything around.
That is a 6.
6. Okay, so you actually spot the weapon that belonged to the police officer. So
he will pick it up.
It's actually not his gun, though. It turns out the other thing that was thrown off of him was, in fact, his other sidearm that must have got flinged as he was tossed basically off in the distance. So you've just got yourself a VCPD Tonfa.
VCPD Tonfa. Do I still have room to make an action right now?
You do, yes.
He is going to try to fling that. Yeah.
As a result of that, and I forgot about this as well, Jack, you won 3 points of energy for looking. You've also won 3 points of energy as well, Nick.
Alrighty.
So basically 5.
And I am at 10. So He is going to try to fling that tonfa at one of the locusts and try to get their attention away.
Okay, no worries. Roll a d6 for me.
4.
4. Okay, so as you sort of like fling the weapon, it actually comes in close contact with one of the locusts that actually flung the police officer. And it doesn't actually. The tonfa is supposed to have like a different mode. So I imagine it's in the tonfa mode still, rather than in the baton mode. So as you fling it at the opponent, it sort of like taps right into a sensitive spot between its neck and its right in its neck between two plates of armor that connects to the shoulder. So I want you to roll for damage for me, please.
5.
5. Okay.
And Nick will call out, "Hey, pick on someone your own size."
Perfect. So starting a new round now. So before we do anything else, let's roll the rest of the pool. So Nick, can you roll me 3d6s, please?
Yep. 2, 5, and 6.
2, 5, and 6. I'll make sure. So that's one super, 1 mega, and 1 ultra. And then could we have Alexis? Can you roll 2d6 for me, please?
You got it. I've got a 3 and a 1.
3 and a 1. So that's a super. Oh, 2 supers. That is. So you got 10
Hopefully
supers.
that's my only one of the whole session.
Yeah. 10 supers, 3 megas, 3 ultras. Next person, Jack, can you roll me a d6 and another dice separately for the supers, please?
Okay, so first dice is a 5. The second dice is a 6.
Okay, so you have got everyone. Total of 7. So 17 now in that pool. Axel, can you roll me a d6 and another d6 separately for megas, please?
Ooh, both 6.
Both 6. Perfect.
Both
Okay.
6.
Nice.
Forget those streets from earlier.
Yeah.
Oh, there goes all our luck.
We're on the up and up.
So
We're on
one
the up and up.
ultra. Okay, so 9 megas and 4 ultras. Oh God, I hope I'm doing math right. And then lastly, can we have Michael? Can you roll me 1d6 and a separate d6 as well for the ultras, please? Keep in mind, roll one at a time, because if you do different numbers.
Okay. Got a 6 on the first one and a 4 on the other.
4 on the other. Okay, so 6. So it's another ultra. And talk about lucky, that one. You got 9 ultras now. Okay, so we continue with the next round. So Nick, can you tell me who goes next, please?
He's going to pass it back to the GM.
Okay, perfect. So the one that has just been dealt a strike by Nick, it is now going to close in on you, but it's going to fully charge in your direction because it has become enraged. So it is going to swing and strike with its hand, kind of doing like a slicing maneuver, but it's really going to sort of like do it with like a animalistic approach. So it's really going to sort of like hammer down on you. So it does actually hit. So it comes right into your side. So can you then take? Oh, but it doesn't do that much damage evidently, because it only does 1 point of damage. So it probably just skims you. So it was trying to do it in such an aggressive manner that actually just generally scrapes you with its hand. So you're only on 74. And then the other one that is quite close to Michael and Axel. I think the creature is now going to try and go for that key again. So it's just going to reach out its arm and thrust itself at you to try and grab that key. So, can you roll a d6 for me, please, as well?
That's a 2.
That's a 2. Okay, so it does actually grab your arm, trying to lift you up as it goes to go and reach that key. But it's basically got hold of the key as a result because it's not very smart. So it actually just starts walking off with you while holding your arm.
Help! Kidnap!
Am I still sneaking behind at this point?
Yes, you are. Yeah, it's actually going in the opposite direction of where you were. So you're towards the cars where the car crash occurred. It's actually walking in the opposite direction. So it's just sort of like taking his hand and and his arm along with him as he's just sort of like walking off. So I'm gonna
Can I just try and look past him and like give a little indication to Michael that I'm still behind him? Like, I'm here, Michael. Don't worry. Just keep going. Distracted.
Right. I think I'm gonna pop this guy over to Axel because he's now the closest to that particular event.
All right. So now I see the monster walking away with my friend, my ally, mechanic and arm, and I'm looking at him like, so you just gonna forget about me? Like I didn't just throw his hands at you? And I'm gonna go try to kick his leg. I'm trying to sweep kick his leg.
Oh, nice. Okay, roll me a d6. Do you want to use anything in the pool? I will keep reminding this. I might have to have it displayed on screen so you can see it.
Yeah.
So you've got
that would
loads
be
of supers. You've got 9 megas, and you've also got 9 ultras.
Let's use a super. This one. I'll use a super.
We're gonna super, okay? So if you add 2 to your attack maneuver, please. So roll 1d6.
Right. That will be 7.
A 7. Okay, so as you sort of like do that sweep at its leg, it actually fully takes it off guard. Are you going for the front or the back of it? I'm guessing you're going for the back.
Yes, the back.
Yeah. So as you do that kick, the momentum that you thrust into it actually fully latches it off the ground, and it lands and falls back and lets go of Michael. As a result of that, you get 2 energy.
Yeah.
Actually, no. Do you know what? 3, because that was such a good move. Roll for damage for me, please.
Spoil him, Bryn.
I spoil him, man.
Oh, 6.
Nice. That is very good. Oh, sorry. So there's now 16 supers, 9 megas, and 9 ultras. And I'm going to... Okay, so it is quite badly damaged now. So the Locust is actually kind of disorientated from that hit. Who are you popcorning it to next, Axel?
Ooh, let's give it to Jack. Let's see what Jack gonna do while he's on the ground.
So Jack has taken down the one that I am sneaking up behind.
Yep.
Cool. Is it? I'm gonna try and finish him off with my chilling claw, which gives me +1 attack roll if used from a hidden position.
That is cool because you're connected to your key now. So that was the core thing what you needed, which is what I forgot for Alexis. So yeah. So yeah, as a result of that strike, I want you to roll me a d6, please. And it's what you say. Is it
it's
for
+1 to attack roll if used from a hidden position, which I am, I believe.
Yes.
Just 1d6.
Sorry, let me just
and that will be a 6.
Perfect. So you actually managed to like proper take it by surprise. So you kind of like strike down in it, I assume, because he's on the ground. So you sort of like do, and as you sort of do this, he kind of reacts to your motion and really sort of empowers, and you feel like a bit of energy like seep into you, almost as if you've gained a little bit more strength than you're used to. So you feel really, really like
wow,
powerful as a result of that. and with that momentum, you strike it right into the chest of it. So, can you roll me for damage, please?
Can I use a mega for damage?
You can use a mega for damage, so it'll be 8.
Wait, that's an extra D6, isn't it?
No, it's just +2.
Oh, +2. Okay.
Yeah, for megas. Yeah,
that would be 5 damage altogether then.
5 damage. So, as a result of that, you take this direct hit into the Locust, and just as you do this hit, you just sort of it starting to like fizzle and kind of like electric circuits are like blowing off of it, and that's when it disintegrates and almost like nothing is left from it, almost like a self-destruct has been activated.
I just stand up, whip my hair back, and go, I think he needed to cool off.
Oh, the puns. So as a result of that, you get 2 energy for delivering such a stupendous hit. So you're on 7 now. I need to remember to include that. Okay, so that's that. Who are you going to popcorn it to now, Jack?
Who's left? Who hasn't gone?
So I believe Alexis and Michael are the only ones that haven't gone yet.
Okay, let's go. Alexis, take it away.
All right. I'm still heading towards the Locust. I have like wandered off, right?
Yeah, you're actually quite close to all of them now. So Nick's probably off onto your left. You've got one of them basically quite close in front of him. You've got another Locust to your right that was attacking the policeman for shooting it. But it's probably still got its eyes on that particular policeman. There's another policeman on the other side of the car as well.
Can I look for anything to use as a weapon?
You can, if you want to roll a d6 for me.
4.
4. Okay, so as you are approaching the police car, you can see that the boot has kind of been left open, and you can see that there's a weapon that's like nested within there that the policeman might have just obtained from somewhere else. So let me just get your character sheet. Sorry. So you've just picked up a Prime X6 laser.
Ooh.
And I'll take that as a free
That's
action.
cool.
So as a way to say thank you for looking. So you go 3 points of energy for that, and I'm going to let you use it if you wish.
Use the weapon, you mean?
Yep, it's up to you what you do with it. You picked it up.
She's gonna try and shoot it, even though she never shot a weapon before in her life.
Okay. Is there anything you're saying as you're doing this, or?
Please work.
Don't forget the improv. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So, as you're going to go and try and shoot this blaster, can you? And I need to. Why is it not working? There we go. Okay. So yeah, if you want to roll me a d6, please. You'll only be rolling for the attack, though you don't roll for damage. It's got a set damage on it.
3.
3. Okay. So as you aim this laser at the Locust that's closest to you, I assume that's right in front where the police officer is.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fortunately, the gun has already been set up. So you instinctively just sort of like manage to flick the correct switch, and you shoot the laser, and it basically blasts a bit of a stronger sort of like projectile, almost like a constant laser, and shoots right into the Locust, and it takes 4 points of damage for that.
Nice. I'm a firing my laser. I had to. I'm sorry.
So the only person that hasn't gone yet is Michael.
Go ahead, Michael. It's up to you. Save us all.
Oh yeah, thanks for the help, guys. I'm just gonna help myself up from the ground here.
I saved you.
Yeah, you saved me, all right. Okay. I'm gonna look around, see if I can find something of usefulness. Maybe something I can hit this thing with.
Okay, no worries. If you want to roll me a d6, please.
Can I use a super for that?
A soup up? Yeah, you can.
Okay. So that's going to be a 5.
5. So as you're sort of like looking around, you can actually see that there is another Tomfer and stuff that's still on the ground that was probably thrown from one of the hits from the Locust. It's probably actually closer to you and between you and Alexis. So you do get a Tomfer. There we go. Yep, so you got the Tomfer now. So you get 3 points of energy for finding that. Remind me to make sure there's visually something for you for energy and stuff so you can remember. But keep checking in the meantime. So yeah, you got that right there.
All right.
Okay, so yeah. As you're doing this though, Michael, Dr. Brent is actually going to run straight up to Axel and basically hand out his arm like this and pass you the last key that you had in his possession. This is what you're here for.
Okay. Oh, what the?
And it instantly goes into the blue.
What's this on the back? That's an elephant?
Oh, everyone just says easy. I had to fight for my life to get that thing.
You know that also, Michael, you've noticed that when you've not been paying attention, there's actually been a glow to your key. So you actually just managed to pick it up and it's actually turned into a red. And Dr. Brent looks over to you and says, wait a minute, it reacts to you too. Okay, so
turn black.
we're just gonna give it like a pause, as it were, there for the battle for the initiative, because just as you guys are doing that, Kira has just run over to Dr. Brent, and she has a mortified face, and just says, "Oh my God, she's here!" And that's when, out of nowhere, you see a car just race past them from behind him, just kind of in a direction where the Locust was generally heading to. And out of the car pops out a woman who's wearing a sort of like blue vest with a white thin overcoat, perfectly dressed for the summer, I must admit. And as well as short blue jean shorts. And she runs out with what can only be described as a bigger, chunkier briefcase, and starts dragging it over to Dr. Brent, throws it in front of both him and Kira. And you notice that both of them have got like a really sort of like, oh, I'm going to get told off face. Because the next thing you know, she's going, what are you doing bringing her here? Out of all the places you could have gone during an alien attack, you brought a small girl to this. And
hey, she got that gorilla strength. She can handle herself.
She picked me up. She is ready for battle.
Yeah, and Dr. Brent just sort of looks at her and goes, okay, moving on. And opens the briefcase and just concentrates on that. And as he opens it, he picks up 3 devices, throws one to Jack, throws one to Axel, who's reasonably close to him. Can I have Nick, Michael, and Alexis? I want you guys to roll me a d6, please.
Okay. You know what? I'm going to use one of my new dice.
1. Okay, so Dr. Brent doesn't throw one to you. 1 doesn't throw one to you. What did you get, Michael?
3.
3. Okay, Dr. Brent sees you, Michael, and goes, well, if he's got one, he flings it Morpher towards you. Can I have you roll a d6 before you try and catch it? It's not successful yet.
It's like 4.
A 4. You actually just see this like metal object flying towards you, and you manage to catch it instinctively.
Okay, I'm just getting all kinds of toys today.
And
This
then
is
Dr.
shiny.
Brent starts running over towards Nick. So now, next round, I'm going to pass this over to Nick since Dr. Brent is approaching him.
So Nick is going to examine the scratch that he just got from the Locust, and he's just going to kind of shrug it off and do the dusting off the shoulder. And he's going to mimic the same type of scratching movement the Locust did to him and show him how it's really done. So he's going to do a strike on him with the same type of growl and scratch that he just received. And he's going to super it.
Okay, interesting. You're going to super it, did you say?
Yep.
Okay, no worries. That brings down the count to 14, I believe. Right, so yeah, roll a d6 for me, please.
Roll a 6.
Rolled a 6. So, as you are sort of like showing off, kind of like mimicking him, like almost kind of like, are you doing it in a sort of like serious manner, or are you doing it as sort of like whimsical, taking the mick kind of deal?
He's being serious about it, but he's really trying to show him like, I'm stronger than you, and watch what I can do.
Okay, so you're really sort of doing it serious. That's pretty cool. Okay, so yeah, you do this sort of like strike as he's sort of done, but you have a little bit more of a fluid movement than he does, and you actually make contact with him right into the armor. So can you roll a d6 for me, please?
4.
For damage.
4.
4, perfect. So you really took a knock from that hit. So you see sort of like sparking, or it's almost like you've crushed something. You feel like you've actually got a bit more energy. You like feel a bit more empowered than normal. So and you're not 100% sure where this kind of like power has come from. But you do feel like there's a vibe in your hands, as almost if you're being charged yourself. And the Locust starts almost like kind of sparking a bit because he's kind of imploded. So you realize that they're not fully organic. There is some cyborg components to them. And that's when Dr. Brent runs over to you and says, here, you'll need this, and passes over one of the other devices that the other 3 have received. And then who's going to get it next? So who's the next in the popcorn initiative, please?
We're going to give it to Alexis.
Okie dokie. She's right now looking at her arms like, I actually shot something and hit it. So she's amazed for like a second. And then she's going, did anyone like make a sound when they got it, like they're surprised or anything like that kind of noise that would get her attention?
Roll a d6 for me, because I want to see how much of your environment you've been paying attention to.
I hope this dice isn't cursed, by the way. 6.
6. Okay, so you actually notice that as everyone starts putting on these devices, there's like an energy surge almost from them. Very minor, but their keys do kind of react to the fact that they're there. So they do have like a weird shine or glow, like resonating with them. And you see that Dr. Brent has just handed off one to Nick.
Okay. How close is she to Nick right now?
You're on the other side, so it would probably take you like a real good sprint to get to the other side, because you do generally have to cut across more of the road, because you all are generally in the road in the first place. You're not actually on the sidewalk or pathway or anything like that. So I always forget if there's like American terminology or British terminology. We're using both. So yeah, you're both on either side of this road. So it's up to you if you want to go towards Nick and Dr. Brent. But Dr. Brent is looking at you.
You know what? She, because she's being in opposite combat. She was like, oh, I hit him once. that whole novice thing. So yeah, she would probably head to Dr. Brent and take her eyes off the Locust.
Okay. So yeah, if you want to roll me a d6 for me, please.
Alrighty. Hopefully, please be a 6. It's a 5.
A 5. So you actually go straight up to Dr. Brent. Do you say anything, or you just run up to him?
Hi. What's that?
And he says, as you point to him, he picks up the last one that he's had in his hands, and he just goes, "If you've got the key, you might as well have the rest."
Okay. Okay. I got it. I think I got it. There we go.
Right, I think it's, and then
Right.
Dr. Brent picks up his phone and goes, "I think it's time for a little bit of calibration." And then that's when all of your morphers sort of like fully come on, the screens come alive, and you definitely feel like a bit of a kick, like as almost like you've just been jolted. And then the key actually glows and like fully vibrant, and then goes back into a deactive mode again. So you all are now linked in to the biofield, which Dr. Brent has not revealed to you yet. But okay, so yeah, as you guys are doing that, so Alexis, I'm going to count that as your move.
Okay.
Are you going to, as a GM, who hasn't gone yet? Is it Axel, Jack, and I think that's it, isn't it? Everyone else is gone.
All right, I will send it to the lovely Axel.
Ooh, stop it.
Oh yeah, I
Stop
forgot
it,
the GM
y'all.
hasn't gone either.
I'm looking at this wonderful device, smelling it, tasting it, feeling it. The energy's coming through me. I'm looking at the professor, and I'm like, what just happened?
Do you actually walk up to him today? Because he would have gone a bit of a distance from you.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to walk then. Let me go ahead and take these steps.
Okay. So yeah, you sort of approach Dr. Brent as you've said this. I think it'll probably make more sense now that I've activated them. And you feel like there's this information that's kind of poured into you. Almost like you've, like, for second nature, know how to use the device now. Almost like you've always had it, like a mobile phone. It's like an interface. You for some reason know it's in and out on. And you also are aware that there is an activation button on the key. And that the charge button is something that you feel really sort of like into pressing at the moment. But the others are scattered at the moment, so your focus is obviously on the Locust around and all the people around.
Well, I'm in shock. My mind is hurting from all this knowledge coming into me. Also, I really want to press this button. I really want to press this button. But I'm not.
Right, as you are doing that as well, I should also add, so before you make any more additional moves, the policemen have sort of like got up and started going to their police car, and they're sort of like, just sort of like, as they've sort of recovered, one guy has actually picked up the other, and they've got into the car and decided, we got to get out of here, we can't stay any longer, it's too much. And they were all just sort of like driven off.
Great help they were.
They don't have our
That's why you don't
skills.
trust cops.
So there's still 3 Locusts in the vicinity. There's one I completely forgot about that's sort of been lingering around, but you've noticed it's been at it's actually looking at a shop at the moment, almost kind of like he's trying to smell something. There's one that's very badly damaged, which is in front of Nick, and then the third one. I can't actually remember where the third one's gone. I'm so good at this.
I destroyed one.
I know
destroyed
there
one,
was
yeah.
one that the Alexis shot, but then walked away from.
Yeah, that one is the one that's probably closest to the police car that sort of just veered off. So that's the one I couldn't quite remember. But yeah, those are the 3 still there. So Axel, it's your move now.
All right. I want to look around the ground and see if I can find something too.
Okay. So roll me a d6 for me, please.
Oh, a 6 again. I'm lucky today.
Give us back our luck.
No.
As you as you sort of like start looking around, you've noticed that under one of the cars, there's actually another one, a weird sort of like sheen under there. And for some reason, you actually found that there's an Prime EX laser right underneath that car. Almost as if someone had probably planted it underneath there, out of concern of being found out.
I want to aim that one at the one Alexis also shot at.
Okay. You don't forget you still got your pull.
Let us ultra it.
Ultra. Okay. So that takes one off the end. So you have there's 8 left. To do one. So I'm going to give you 3 points of energy. So you're on 10 energy now as a result of finding that weapon.
Nice.
So can you roll me a 2d6 as a result of your ultra for the attack?
I got a 3 and a 5.
3 and a 5. So you actually aim the gun almost instinctively, like that information has not affected you whatsoever, and you've just like full blown, like with like sheer skill, you've aimed this weapon and shot at the Locust that's quite close to Alexis, and so it's strike damage. So can you roll me a d6 because it has a normal damage of 4. So we want to see how much damage you do now.
I got a 4.
Okay, so 8 points of damage. So it does take quite a blast to its chest. So it is now on... It's not got much health HP left, but it did take a blunt dart. It's actually burnt its armor quite significantly, like almost it's like melted in the chest area.
Ooh, I'm doing good work today.
Okay, the last person hasn't got... I think it's me and Jack. Is that correct?
Jack, you're muted.
Let's go to the
No,
game
I had been.
master.
I had been. I was wrong. It
You
was
have-
I was one when I destroyed him. That was my guy. I forgot.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Remind me to like use counters and stuff to remember. Okay, after that turn, it goes back to action of the day, shall we say. So as you guys have done these heroic actions, you push together. From where the other Locust is, you actually see a blast out of the shop. And just as all of sort of like this smoke and debris clears, you see like a toad, like a bluish toad, come out of it. Almost like he has no neck. He's like quite like bulky in regard, almost kind of like a muscle builder that's gone too far with the steroids. It has got like a toad face, but like no neck, and it's just sort of like peering around going, "Oh, I was having such a good feast." And you can sort of tell from the atmosphere, this is probably the reason why there doesn't seem to be any people around. This alien must have scared everyone in the vicinity away. And just as he does that, you see 2 Locusts land onto the ground. And that will be that move for the GM. So next round, I'm going to put this to Michael.
Alright. The hell is this thing? Axel, you know what this is?
I know it's blue, and for some reason I'm getting pissed off more about it being blue. I don't even know why, but I feel like I should be the only thing blue. Why do I feel that way?
Well, I'm gonna pick out those tonfas that I acquired and rush towards the nearest Locust.
Just as you make that move, Dr. Brent actually stands in front of you, in front of the creature with his hands in his pocket, saying, "You know, I think I've prepared for this long enough. Guys, gather around me. It's up to you guys if you want to do that.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
we'll
let's
go. I'll
go.
go.
Okay.
I guess I'll go.
What's up,
And
Doc?
as he sort of like looks at the creature going, I have waited 372 days for this. You've got the gear. Show him what you can do with it. And he walks away.
The
How does it work?
You guys all instinctively
It's
know
not-
how to use it. Once you activated your devices and they turned on, all this information, much like with Axel, has fed into your brain. So you know this
Okay.
device almost instinctively. You're not fully conscious of the information just yet, but you know what to do with it.
Okay.
I think I know what to do, guys.
And
seems-
Dr. Brent looks at you guys and says, you know, if you're going to do this, I should warn you, it's a kind of metamorphic, morphing, transformation kind of thing that won't hurt, but it will feel weird.
So what
I
you're
better not turn into a
saying
rat.
is
A
at
lot of
this
big
time
words.
we're going to morph. So it's
It's more
It's
than
more
Morphin'
time.
Time.
Emerge! Alter! Ranger!
Ranger.
Emerge! Alter! Ranger! Emerge! Alter! Ranger!
whoa.
Whoa!
Whoa!
I have the power!
Wait,
This is so cool!
I'm black. You're blue. You're red. You're white. Why are we all different
I'm
colours?
yellow.
Dr. Brent interjects in. Meet some alter tech.
This is kind of nice, Doc. I like what you've done.
Alter tech? What does that mean?
And yeah, as the creature sort of looks at you, going, well, that's the weirdest thing I've seen in a few years.
Have
Let's
you
see how
looked at
tough you
yourself?
are.
Working somewhere?
So, Michael, it's still your turn. What are we going to do?
Was that supposed to be an explosion? Ah, never mind that.
Behind us, is who.
I'm going to run up to, instead of using these taunt, but I'm actually gonna use my rapid punch on this Locust.
Okay. Oh, another thing I'm going to mention to you guys as well is all of your morphers have actually come up with text on them. Obviously, it's not actually on your morphers physically, like, you know, your prop versions, but it does come up with the text. Each one of you have actually got like something different, but it's in like colored text. Red Ranger, you've got Hunting Storm activated. Blue, you have got Charging Blaze activated. Black, you have got Winged Glacier activated. Yellow, you have got Pouncing Shard activated. And in White Ranger, you have got Gliding Radiance activated.
Okay.
So yeah, you're gonna do. So the close. Are you gonna do it to the one that's closest to you, Michael, or are you going to go towards the foes in front of you? Are you gonna go for the big alien toad, or just going for a low cast? If it was a low cast, you were going for, wasn't it?
Is Locust, yeah.
Okay, so the closest one to you is probably the one that was just shot by Axel with the laser.
Alright. And then...
So if you want to roll me, are you going to use anything from the pool? We're just going to go for the d6.
I'm just
So
gonna
you, got
roll.
two,
I'm
you
gonna
guys
use
get to roll
another
2d6 now, finally.
Yeah, just gonna use another super.
Another super, got it.
And then that's going
Always
to
two now that we're on.
be...
No,
Gonna be 6.
6. Okay, so as you do these punches towards this creature, you're actually delivering these like really fast sort of like volley of punches, almost like systematically, but it's almost becoming like too like fast for your hands to be like visible. So you're really sort of like thrusting like a lightning speed, and it does actually deliver quite a thunder of hits onto the Locust. Can you roll for damage, please? Just 2d6.
Guess I'm the Flash now.
Heh.
That is going to be a 3.
A 3.
A lovely 3.
A lovely 3. Okay,
Jesus.
so the creature's still alive, just barely though, and it actually pushes it like onto its feet, right next to a parked car, which it damages its headlight, or sorry, whacks its head on the headlight of. So who are you going to pass it to next, Michael?
I'll pass it over to our man in blue.
All right, it's my time to shine. I'm walking up to the main monster. It's blue on blue time, y'all. And I look at this Morpher one more time, and I'm like, you know what? Let's try to charge in blaze.
It's not a move, just so you're aware.
Okay. So I'm gonna try the elephant grapple.
Elephant grapple, okay. So... Oh, hang on. Just trying to check. I've got to make sure I've got the card information for myself, if anything. So yeah, as you sort of like run towards that creature, you sort of kick your feet down, and it creates like such intensity. You can hear the scraping and like sparks off the ground, and you lift your foot up and you kick into the foe right in front of you, almost like you're kind of like pushing yourself forward as you're sort of like striking at him. Can you roll me 2d6, please? Are you using any of the pool?
No. Oh, we ain't gonna use no specials this time.
Fair.
Oh,
You still
I
have
got
like,
8.
Hey, okay, and you land a direct hit, and you actually see this sort of like almost like a pulse of like boo energy as it creates such an impact on this toad. You can actually see the ripples on its skin because it's barely wearing any armor. It's just got sort of like what can only be described as really weird material trunks, and it actually like takes the hit. Doesn't fall to the ground, but it does fall back and just hit the sort of like, you can see like it like really sort of like hurt him, almost like a massive stomachache. It's actually, oh, wow, that was a good one. So roll for your damage, please.
Okay, I got 5.
5. Ah, that was a good strike. I can't wait for my turn.
Bring it.
Right, who's going next, Axel?
Oh, I'm going to the monster.
Oh, you're going to them. Okay, so the monster is readying up, and it sort of like flexes out its muscles and decides to jump at you at quite a height. And it's coming down, and it basically slams its quite huge size fist. Like it's at least 3 times the size of a human's. So it is a little bit taller than an Axel and Nick, because I think that you're the tallest members out of everyone, if I'm not mistaken. But
towards my character.
It does manage to hit into you, Axel. And can you roll me a 2d6 to see how you react to the hit, please?
All right. That will be 6.
Okay, you get to decide whether you try to block it. Are you blocking it?
Oh, my bad. Yes, I'm gonna block that hit.
Okay, so as you sort of like, are you bracing it? We're doing a cross section like block like that. So yeah, I'm just gonna say you are. Yeah, okay, just double checking. You got to describe these things, guys. So as you try to instinctively block the creature as it's ramming its fist at you, you do take 8 points of damage.
Oof.
So you're on. Oh, actually, I almost forgot. All of you have actually got 15 points of HP as a result of your morph form.
Okay.
So 8.
Ah!
Okay, so you're on 73 health points now. Oh, sorry, no, it's just 10. It's just 10, not 15. I think it's just 10. Sorry. I've got to remember the rules of this hyper RPG. Okay.
You're the DM, you're supposed to know everything.
I know, you'd think that would work.
Hey, we've all watched it too. We should all know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're on 68, sorry, Axel. Okay, so let's continue as normal. So that would be my hit. Locust has just got off the ground. Additionally, the 3 Locusts, or the one that was at the shop, that was probably looking for its boss, and its 2 recently arrived entourage are going to go towards the Rangers as a group. I'm going to pass this over to Nick.
All right. So, Alexis, you're still next to me, right?
Yeah.
All right. So Nick's going to turn to Alexis and says, Alexis, are you ready to give this bulked out bullfrog a beatdown? And he's going to
I'm ready to give him a riveting good time.
He's going to hold his hands out in like the boost position to launch her into the air and let her go and take an attack.
Okay, then. Both of you, can you roll me both your D6s, please?
2d6 or just 1?
2. You're both in Ranger form.
That is 5 total, plus 2 for teamwork, though.
Yep, you get 2 for teamwork.
I have a 3 and a 1.
Okay, so you managed to be launched perfectly up into the air. So, Alexis, what kind of attack are you doing, and who are you aiming at?
I still have the big like gun blaster in my hands, right?
Yeah, actually, all of you guys actually do have a sidearm that you're able to call upon, which you all know because of the information that's transmitted into your brain. So you do actually all have an alterizer. Just so you're aware, though, Red, you've got no energy. Blue, you have got 4 points of energy. Yellow, you've got 3. Black, you have got 1. And white, you have got 3. Because as a result of morphing, requires 6 energy. So, yeah, so to do it. So, yeah, you have all got your alterizer. I'm guessing using it in gun mode. So
I am. Hold on, let me pull up the card on my end so I can read it.
Yeah, no worries.
because I can't read tiny print on a screen for some reason.
Fair.
Weapons.
It's 10 damage and 1 energy cost.
Yes.
Where are you? I am looking in the wrong folder. That's what I'm doing.
It's all in your weapons.
Oh my god, actually, where is it? I've lost my card. What the fuck?
Oh wait, no,
hell.
that's probably my fault because I remember. There we go.
I don't know what I'm about to say.
Why have you got a character sheet in there? Okay, that's weird. Right, it's there now. Sorry about that. That's my fault. I deleted it from when we did tests, and then I've completely forgotten about it.
Thanks
But
a
everyone
lot,
should have their ultra.
Bryn.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, there you go. Nice,
Yeah.
nice and big on the screen for everyone at home. So yeah,
She's
if
gonna,
you want to roll
pull
me,
hers out.
yeah, I'm gonna take
and
this as your
aim
turn.
for-
Yeah,
Mhm.
I'm gonna take your
Yeah,
turn. So I
okay.
want you to roll me your d6s for your aim to see if you actually do manage to strike. And you're
1 or
aiming for a
2.
Locust or the monster?
For the monster.
For the monster. Okay, roll 2d6, please.
Hold on. One my 3 and a 1. What the hell?
Okay, I'm gonna say you actually do land that hit. You manage to shoot into its leg, so it does take a jolt from that, and it goes oh, and it does take an impact from that. So can you roll me 2d6 for your damage roll, please? Sorry,
Oh no!
Oh,
Put the
did you
phone-
use an
put
ultra?
the
Did you
phone-
say, Alexis?
I'll say yes.
Okay.
Because I fear my rolls.
Okay, we're gonna add that then.
Might as well. Might as well.
I got a 5 and a 5.
A 5 and a 5. Okay. You need to roll another d6 for me because it's an ultra.
6.
6. Okay, so you do damage it quite impactfully in its leg, so it is kind of hindered. So that is.
There goes all my luck for the rest of the session.
Okay, so who's going next, Alexis? I'm pretty sure it's just the end of that round.
Let's actually send it to Michael.
Michael, so Red, you're next.
Okay. I'm just going to continue on my beat down on this Locust and keep. This time, I'm actually going to deliver my woven bite to him.
Woven bite, okay.
Actually, I think
I'm so slow with these, looking at these cards, I can't remember the details of them. Oh, I'm so terrible. Right. Okay, so yeah, as you're going towards that Locust, you're going to be doing a leap attack and clamping on it like with both hands. So I want you to roll me 2 attacks. So roll me 2d6 once. See if that
Got a 6.
6, perfect. And roll again for me, please.
Got a 9.
9. Okay, so you managed to not only jump at it with such an accelerated force, but you managed to clamp on it as almost kind of like a huge pulse of energy has just burst out of you as you've just raced towards this Locust. Can you roll from 2d6 for damage, please?
Got a 7.
7. Perfect. So that does destroy the Locust. It goes onto the ground as a result of your strike. Do you do any other additional moves? Do you jump off it, or do you just sort of land on it as you
Just
do the
gonna
strike?
do a nice little backflip after.
Nice. Okay, so yeah, that Locust does disintegrate. Who are you going to popcorn it to next?
Can I just? I didn't actually go last go. I forgot.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
I knew it.
Out to the jack there.
Thank you. So we've got the Locust that are in front, and then the big frog guy who Axel is fighting.
Yes, he's just landed a punch to Axel, our Blue Ranger. I can say that now. So yeah, he did manage to do an impactful punch onto Axel, but he has kind of just been damaged as a result of the combination between White and the Yellow Ranger, especially after being shot in the leg. So he is a little bit more distracted with the little burn he's got to his leg.
Okay, so he's a bit distracted, a bit damaged. I think I'm going to try and go in for a soaring kick.
No worries. Okay, so that's...
It adds 2
Yeah,
to my
that's
attack
a
roll, and it
jump
cools
that
down.
thrusts the user forward for a powerful flying kick. So I want you to roll 2d6, adds 1 +2 to your attack roll.
And then I'm going to super this.
Oh, okay, go for it.
as well. So I just added bonus. That just adds 2 as well, doesn't it? So add 4.
Adds 2, so you got a +4 onto your roll.
So I've got a 6 and a 5, which is 11. Then +4 is 15.
15, nice. So you deliver such a powerful jump. You actually hear like an impact, like sort of like sound from your launch.
As I do
like,
that,
like a sound ripple. That's terrible. I love it. So, you're gonna like it will thrust you forward. And are you going to deliver the kick with one leg or 2?
I want to literally like T-pose myself, so I'm going down both feet at the same time, just and try and get as much as an impact as possible.
Love
And
it.
if I
Okay,
could possibly try and spin myself around at the same time, that would be fun.
Like a corkscrew kick. That's cool.
Yeah,
Oh
corkscrew.
yeah, you do manage to fully impact into the toad. It was just get pushed like as a result of your hit. He's getting like impacts from all other ends. Like I feel sorry for the guy. Can you roll for damage, please?
Should I mega it?
I
Should I
would.
mega it, team?
Do it.
Let's go. Let's mega it. And it's only 1d6 for damage, isn't it?
2d6s because you're a ranger form. Yeah.
2d6 plus a mega, which is an extra 2. That will be in total of 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Nice. So it does like push him far back, and he actually stumbles and falls onto his back as a result of that strike. Who popcorn it to next, Jack? Or Black Ranger.
Let's go. Let's make him black and blue, Axel.
Ooh. I'm still looking at this monster after that weak hit. And I said, you know what? I want to return the favor. I want to jump up and hit him now.
Okay, dokie. So, how are you going to strike? He is gone a little bit further away from you now as a result of the impact he just received from Jack's kick.
I'm going to T-pose myself ready for Axel if he needs a little boost jump.
Oh, we doing it. I'm going to jump
Is
off
that
his
how you
shoulder.
landed?
I'm just landing like this, so he's ready.
I'm
Shoulders
jumping
ready.
off that shoulder.
Okay, so I want you... okay, Jack, I want you to roll 1d6 to make sure you're stable enough for him. But yeah, roll your 2d6 for me, Axel.
6. Yes, I am steady as a rock.
Ooh, 10.
10, nice. So you managed to leap off Jack as a result of that. What sort of maneuver are you going for against the toad?
Oh, I'm straight up hitting it. I'm going straight punch, straight to him.
Superman.
In
Straight
Yes.
punch. Okay. So yeah, as you like swinging your like momentum and you make contact against the toad, it does actually hurt him and wound him further. It actually pushes him a bit further back. So he's actually surprised. Like he makes another punch. So oh man, I haven't had a great fight like this in years. Roll me 2d6 please for your damage.
Ooh, 9.
9. Yeah. Okay. And it's actually spurted out a bit of like mucus as you've delivered this punch as well to the side, almost like when
Gross.
someone's been hit really hard, it sort of like takes the wind out of you, and you kind of can't help but lose all your saliva in your mouth. So he is taking quite a lot of beatings. Who are you passing up to next, Axel?
Oh, we're going to go ahead and give it a Nick. Go ahead, Nick. Shine bright like a diamond.
All right, so Nick's gonna run up to this toad, and he is going to do a mirage kick. And so that's going to be
Okay.
2 attacks with a 1-turn cooldown, and he's going to super and mega this.
Super and mega it. Okay.
Finish him off.
Wait. Finish him
I
out.
am going to say. No, actually, no. Well, so you walk up to the guy and you start delivering these kicks, correct?
And yeah, so it's kind of be a little disorienting for him. So it's going to be 1 kick in one direction, the other kick comes in from another way, just to kind of throw him off his balance a bit.
Okay, roll me 2d6, please.
All right, first attack.
Yep.
That is a 3 and a 3, so 6 total.
6 total. Okay. And can you roll me a second attack, please?
2 and a 4, also a 6.
Okay, so as you've delivered these kicks, not only do you hit into the toad, but some of your kicks that have kind of been like a mirage have kind of struck into one of the locusts that's kind of like approaching you. So both of them take damage. Can you roll 2d6 for me, please? And then we'll also roll for you, the other guy.
So it's a 4 and a 1, so 5 total.
5 total.
Plus the mega bonus.
Yeah, so he's taking the hits, but he's kind of putting his arm up, so he's not taking as much of a direct hit as he did with the other guys. So he's just sort of like taking these parts. Okay, who's going next?
Right, who's left?
Me and Alexis.
We're going through the GM.
Last go was another go.
Okay, so we are gonna see Alexis is just sort of like over to the side, but the locust that's been struck by Nick is now going to strike at you, Nick. So it's going to swipe its arm at you, and it's going to it's almost like a blade is kind of like fashioned out of its arm, and it's going to try and swing and swipe with that blade, almost like it's driving it down into you. So can you actually no, you won't be able to do anything. So it does take a direct hit into you, and you take 6 points of damage.
All right.
Owie.
That just comes out of the morphed armor amount, right?
Yeah, you don't come out in morphed armor. You'll stay in that. If your health drops to 20 HP or less, that's when you drop out of your morph. Alexis,
Okay.
you are now next to go. But oh wait, sure. Before that, the toad's also gonna sort of like recover and start brushing himself off, and start walking towards the team. So yep, you're next, Alexis.
All right, I'm still in the air, right?
You probably landed by now. Definitely landed by now.
Okay. All right. Okay, let me change ideas then. Where did I land? Did I land behind him, in front of him? Where did I land?
You
Hoping behind him because I want to do something.
You've actually landed more probably to his. Actually, no. Yeah, you know what? With the height that you probably went with the success that you had with that jump, I will say you actually landed right behind the toad. So he's probably more focused on Axel and Nick at the moment than anyone else.
All right, she's gonna land on all fours and use her rabbit back kick.
Okay,
Which is
so
a back kick involving the user facing away, looking down, and kicking the foe from a low position.
Nice. Can you roll me your both d6 for those, please?
All right.
I'm gonna also add a 1 modifier for that because of the stealth.
3 and 2.
3 and 2. So yep, roll it again for me, please.
3 and 5.
Okay, so do you use both legs or just the one?
Both.
Okay, so as you deliver, like you don't do it all in one go because that'd be more like a gazelle, but you do like 1 kick, 2 kick, like quite in good succession, and that plonks the monster forward. Can you roll for damage, please?
Hold on. No, do not claw my bed, cat. Sorry. Sorry, my cat is trying to claw my bed, and I'll explain later why that's not a good idea. But anyway, you were saying?
So yeah, roll 2d6 for damage, please.
2 and a 1.
2 and a 1. Okay, so it takes 3 points.
And plus, it takes +2 to damage for a 1 turn cooldown.
Oh yeah, it does. So I was wrong about the modifier. Okay, that's cool. That still works out. So you don't.
Alrighty.
Okay, so as you deliver these hits, he sort of backs off a minute. He goes, "Oh, I can't wait to report this to the boss. He's gonna be so happy." Okay. I think that's enough of that for now. And as he sort of like winds up, You can see that he's pulled out what looks like a really dodgy looking device.
Mhm.
And he's saying, I can't wait for next time. Push the button, and all of them sort of like disintegrate, but
Vanish.
teleport and a beam of energy sort of blasts up. And even the Locusts have been transported by this effect. And all of the foes disappear from the area.
Okay.
We're alive.
Dr. Brent walks
was
up to you
exhilarating.
guys after being like off on the side in the street and says, well, that went better than I expected.
What
Oh,
the hell
expected
just
worse?
happened?
What was that?
What did we just become?
I'm the only local in
Answers.
here.
We
Come with
need
me. I'll
answers.
explain everything, guys. And Dr. Brent just sort of like walks towards Kira and Catherine, who are probably just hiding behind the car. And that is where we're going to end the session. So thank you so much. I hope everyone loved their morphs. That took a lot of time to get
It was
into
so
it,
fun.
but yeah, that was great for me as well. I might make little improvements. There's always going to be improvements during each show because obviously we're not like a full production or anything like that, so there's going to be changes as we go along. I hope everyone that's been watching has been enjoying this as well. We're definitely going to have a lot more interaction between characters for the next session. So now we've debuted the Rangers, starts to sort of like spin out a bit more. There's going to be more debuts. There's going to be more features. But yeah, we hope you look forward to the next time. This will be uploaded onto YouTube as soon as possible. But until then, see you next time.
I ain't doing that.